we're going to start our draft. Hello, Substance Q. My knowledge of Cyrillic is very limited. What is that? It's Ru. Yeah, I actually did take a course in Russian many years ago, and my memory of it is nearly completely gone. So good to see you. You're right here at the get-go, and it'll be good to have some advice. Rudu. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Not sure what to say to RUDDW. So here we are. More Throne of Eldraine, and let's give it a go. Alrighty. So we have some cards worth taking here. This thing is not bad. I don't know if it's good enough to immediately speculate into green and white. Green and white could be good as an adventure thing with this as a possible payoff. Sir Conrad is, of course, very strong. Your Windows was in Russian. If you don't mind my asking, where are you located? And while you are considering that, other cards that I would be fine with taking are these two removal spells. Alexandria, very nice. Okay, so it sounds like there's a backstory there. You live in Virginia, but your Windows is sometimes in Russian and sometimes in English. As I say, it sounds like there's a story in there. No interesting story? I think everybody has an interesting story. With the possible exception of me, but, maybe I'm the exception to the rule. I don't know. I feel like Sir Conrad is probably our best pick at this moment. It's strong on its own. It's good in a night deck. If it leads towards black, there's some good black removal that could come along. So I feel like that is our best choice right now. Indeed. Okay, if you have any thoughts on Sir Conrad versus these others, happy to hear them. Otherwise, I will proceed with that, and we can move on. Yeah. We are clearly in agreement on that one. Okay. So I have banner. What am I missing here? Oh, the heraldic banner? Really? I was eyeing the Dragonfire, actually. Why do you like the banner? I feel like banner is not that good in a deck that is not monocolored. All right, so tell me why you like banner better than, say, Scorching Dragonfire, which is really the only other one here that I would seriously consider, I think. And while you're doing that, we missed out 2 drafts ago on having a possibly really good green deck. I actually had the opportunity to pick up 3 Rampart Smashers for the first 3 picks. Who has the most creatures? Strong crew with high damage? Mono black is an interesting possibility. Who's the most creature? That does make sense. Creatures are king in limited, and if you can maintain creature superiority on the board, chances are really good that you'll take the day. Having said that, the Scorching Dragonfire helps. It doesn't. Okay, so how can I say this? The Heraldic Banner doesn't give us any more creatures, and this can help to remove one of theirs. Agreed. So using that same logic, I feel like Dragonfire helps to move the creature superiority in our direction by being able to remove one of theirs. Yeah. All right. I feel like we're kind of agreeing on the Dragonfire. I feel like maybe okay. uh. Okay, here nothing terribly interesting. Trail of Crumbs is fine in a food deck. Here's another banner. That's interesting. We could have had 2 banners. At this stage, I don't mind taking the banner, actually, because the only other things that I'm seeing here that look interesting are really replaceable. With the exception of Trapped in the Tower. I feel like these are the 2 best picks right now. Now that I'm thinking about it, actually, I feel like I do like Trapped best of all those here. Everything else is likely to come around again, either on the wheel or in another pack. So, having said all that, Tower would be my pick right now. Yes, I was just scratching my back. Okay, let's proceed with that and see where it may lead us. Interesting. Could we end up in Mardu Knight? It's possible. Rimrock Knight is very good. And I feel like that's probably going to be our pick right now. Gingerbread is also fine. I kind of like the Knight at this juncture. Just curious as to what Deathsea is rating all these cards. So, Acolyte, he likes it a B. He gives the Knight a C. Interesting. Gingerbread, he gives. I don't know. I can't. There it is. Gingerbread, he gives a B. Hello, Misaki. How are you? We started with Sir Conrad, followed up with Scorching Dragonfire, and then a Trapped in the Tower. Glad to hear that. By the way, Substance, if you check our Discord, we're trying to see if we can get enough interested people to do an informal tournament kind of on Arena through Direct Challenge. If you may be interested, check out the Discord. Even if you might not be interested in that, we have some other interesting discussions going on there anyway. You would have picked Crumbs as the 3rd pick. Interesting. I'm going to go with the Knight at this point. Good heavens, that's the 3rd heraldic banner we've had a chance at here. I feel like Scalding Cauldron is probably what we want here. The Rally for the Throne is not interesting. Neither of these is exciting. Raiders is okay as a filler, I think. Yeah, I think the Cauldron is what we want at this point. Let's go with that. And you like the ban. Interesting. As I was saying to Substance before, I don't know that I agree with that. Banner, of course, is good in a monocolor deck. I feel like it's much less interesting in a 2 or more color deck. Yeah. All right. Well, given that Subsidian liked it before and you're liking it now, I will proceed with that. Here's another another cauldron too. Okay. We could continue white, but none of these is terribly amazing. Another knight is fine. And another cauldron. I'm actually liking the second knight. Hey Joe, how are you? Gotta kill them somehow. Oh boy. Wiser words were never said. Well, hardly ever said. Ferocity. This could be actually very interesting. If we end up with a bunch of non-humans, this will be very strong. I'm liking the ferocity, actually. I don't think so. Yeah, I think ferocity is what we want. Let's hear your thoughts. Weird. Okay. I'm going to proceed with that. Trebuchet and dwarves. Okay, lots of fair picks here. We could start to speculate on dwarves if we get a bunch of them. Of course, that's great. Secret Riller Cloaks Release. I fear I cannot help you with that, Joe. Sorry. By the way, Joe, we'll take the rest of this that I'm about to say offline, but Zach was unable to make it into town due to a very unusual experience he had on his flight, and we'll talk later. Yes, everybody, Joe C is one of our local peeps, a valued member of the local gaming community. Okay, so as I say, lots of good choices here. To be honest, I'm kind of liking the dwarves. The trebuchet is not bad if we can get a whole bunch of red knights, which is not hard to do actually. I'll be honest. I don't mind some suggestions. I feel like arguments could be made for the trebuchet. They have. I'm not quite following the second part of your comment there. Anyway, as I'm starting to say, I feel like an argument can be made for egg, gingerbrute, dwarves, or trebuchet. I'll be honest. I'm kind of liking the dwarves at this point. If we can pick up a few more, mono red could be interesting at this point. Okay, dwarves is my pick. If there are no other thoughts, then that's what it's going to be. We have 3 knights so far, you say. That's true. Did we see any dwarves in the first 7? I'm pretty sure we did not. Pretty sure we did not. You're correct. We do have 3 knights. It's not yet clear that we're going to be playing black. This is the only black card we have, strong as it may be. Okay, so we have 1 vote for the gingerbrute. Any other votes? Happy to hear them. I really feel like in my mind it's almost a random choice. Probably the brute, dwarves, or trebuchet. In the absence of that, I will proceed with Joe's suggestion. And there is really nothing here for us at all. Don't like either of these. If we go black, white, I guess is still a possibility, and this would be okay. Alternately, it's the roving keep. I think I like the squire a little bit better. The battle trick could be good. Let's go with that. More stuff of limited interest. Blow your house down, maybe, if we end up with a pretty aggro deck. Fling for some final damage. I think I like the fling slightly better. Halberd and Gruul, that's interesting. We have not speculated into green at all. Having said that, I don't think we'll miss really either one of these. I'm okay with the Halberd. I hadn't considered a Gruul possibility, which is funny because we did pass up on a Rampart Smasher before. That's fine. I have no better suggestions. I think the red cap is absolutely fine for what we have so far. Another Ginger Brute is fine. Neither of these is of interest. Could we end up in white? I mean, obviously we're picking it now. I'll go ahead and main deck it. Hushbringer, what a weird card. Okay, so we are mostly in white and red so far. Hey, Elox, how are you? Good to see you. I feel like for just raw power, actually, this Paladin is the strongest. It is a knight, which is interesting. It is a non-human, which is also interesting. Kenrith's transformation is also worth considering. It replaces itself, gets rid of a problematic thing on the other side. The ogre is filler at best, I think. Okay, so Misaki's advice: go for the youthful knight. Swordmaster, get back forever, or reverse. I don't mind the youthful knight. Certainly not. I'm glad you're here as well. The more opinions to help me along, the better. Okay, so we have basically one push for the knight. I don't necessarily have any better suggestions. The Hushbringer, yeah, it's just a 1/2 flying lifelinker. Hello, Radalorian. I do like it as well, and with that I say, sure, let's go. Flutterfox is fine. Another trapped is good. So I'm guessing, Radalorian, that you and I are in the same time zone. Is that correct? I'm in northern New Jersey. I can't remember where you are. The Green Paladin. Oh, the other guy. Pacific. Okay. At this stage, I feel like trapped in the tower is probably what we want. The Flutterfox could be... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Having a couple of trapped in the towers is not a bad thing. I like it also. Let's go with that. The Fox may come back. That would be fine. Tournament grounds. Are we headed towards a white-red Knights deck? It's possible. If that's true, the tournament grounds could be interesting. The jousting dummy is fine as a thing. So even though we have knights, we don't really have anything in the way of knight synergies. Having said all that, I think I'm liking. Actually, the Ogre Errant could be kind of a knight payoff. Maybe the Ogre Errant. Yeah. Is it our first 4-drop? Let's take a look. That is correct. I hadn't noticed that. Good call. I'm liking it. Ooh, Grumgully. I'm going to change again so I can see the cards more clearly. Cauldron is another Cauldron is again okay. Another Rimrock Knight is also good. I'm fine taking another Rimrock Knight. The only other two we're talking about are the Cauldron and the Red Cap. With 3 first strike. What first strikers have we got? We have the Youthful Knight. I'm not sure what. Oh, yes, of course. I have the Red Cap. Knight it is. Okay, here's another. Okay, there are a bunch of cards here that we could use. This is fine. Yeah, the Shield Breaker, the Barrage is good. I'll be honest, I kind of like the Barrage. The only removal we have so far. Oh no, we have 2 traps. Barrage or Shield Breaker, yeah. Take the whole pack. Well, I think the River Turtle's not going to. Yeah, I think the River Turtle's not going to do a lot for us. I'm thinking the Shield Breaker because 5. There's a chance we might see, the Barrage is not going to come around again, but the Ogre might. Yeah, I'm liking the Shield Breaker. It's also a knight. Another smasher. Isn't that funny? All true. Hey, 5, how are you? No, you're not that late at all. We're still in pack 2. I'm only about halfway through. We seem to be headed towards a white-red knights deck. I think our red cap here is going to be fine. If we were mono red, then I would consider him, but that does not seem to be the case. I think the red cap, actually. The pumpkin, I mean, that is true. That is true, but blue is, blue is not a thing for us right now. Yeah, I'm agreeing with all of that. Not all of it. You know what I mean. Is another knight. True Love's Kiss is fine. No, I think. Yeah, I agree with that. I think another errant here could be okay. The alternative is to get some more artifact and enchantment removal. Another ogre. I'm fine with that. Fling and Griffin. Flyer is fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Griffin is fine. Is there any possibility we may end up in mono red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know. Let's take the Griffin. I think it is a smarter pick. Another Ogre Errant. At this stage, I'm actually liking the Fairy Guide Mother better. It works well with some of our other dynamics, I think. Yeah. Righteousness and Crystal Slipper. I'll take the Righteousness. I feel like neither this nor this is likely to make our deck. Like Trapped in a Tower. Exactly. Sounds good. The Righteousness Fling deck. That is a thing. Cow, Slipper, I guess a Roving Keep. Unless you think there's some outside chance we may play a Crystal Slipper. Although interestingly, this works well with our Raging Redcap. I'm willing to take the Slipper actually. Let's take a look at our curve again. I'm going to put the Sir Conrad aside. I agree with that. Yeah, I feel like this actually could be a thing if we get. I mean, it's good with the Ginger Brood. It's good with the Raging Redcap. Well, okay. The trouble with that 5 is that my guts are not very reliable in many cases, and as an aggro thing, I feel like Slipper has a better chance for our deck. Another red cap, sure. Blow your house down, maybe. And fell the pheasant. Stonecoil Serpent. Wow, nice. That the Trebuchet would have been nice. I agree. I feel like there's a fair chance we'll see another one in this deck. Yeah, there is a lot going on. It's good to see so many people here. The Stonecoil is great. I'm pretty sure we're going to take that. Just taking a look at things that we're missing out on. The Barge In, the Red Cap, the Barrage. Any of those could conceivably wheel. And we're also missing out on a Casket. But yeah, I think as you say, I think that the Serpent is too good. I don't know. If Wicked Guardian comes back, I don't think so. So sure, Serpent is good for sure. There's another Rimrock Knight. There's another Fairy Guide Mother. And there's another Ginger Brood. All of those are fine choices. I kind of like the Rimrock. Going bam, bam, bam with Rimrock Knight, I think is fine. And the fact that is this adventure is an instant effect rather than a sorcery can be good. What do we like better, friends? Do we like the Guide Mother, the Knight, or the Ginger Brood? We could also take a Grange, but I like these others better. Everything else being equal. It did? I'll be honest, I don't remember that. Yeah, I wasn't seriously considering the Grange, especially in light of these other possibilities. Yeah. Indeed. Okay. All good. Another night. Another Rimrock Knight. And we I could just flood him out with Rimrock Knights. This is crazy. We go another Knight or a Youthful Knight. I like the Youthful Knight also. First Strike is great. Boy, this is as aggro a deck as we. Another Youthful Knight. I'm okay with that. The alternative is the Drawbridge to give our guys haste. I think it has to be. Yeah. Okay. More use, and we are all there. We took the righteousness. Do we have the fling? Let's grab the fling. Alternately, a thrill of possibility as a little card draw. You like the fling better? It is spicier, I'll give you that. That's fine. Another red cap. Sure. Sorry, what are you saying? Oh. Okay, I guess 5 is disagreeing with the thrill. Absolutely. Agreed. Claim the firstborn. Actually, for a deck like this, might be a thing. You disagreed with fling? Okay, well, here we are. I'm certainly not going to take another one. Actually, the unicorn, give us another knight token. Claim could be a blowout. Yeah, for a deck like this, I feel like it could be a real thing. Okay, let's go for it. The ritual is okay. A ritual, another freaking knight. 5 Rimrock Knights would be nuts. The Silver Flame ritual is very situational. It has a really high ceiling, but it is often dead or close to dead in your hand. I feel like Gingerbrute and Knight are better for us. Maybe even the tournament grounds. I feel like another Knight is fine. We could just, we could really rock the daylights. 5 first strikers with 7 pump. Yeah. Knight. Yeah, I like the Knight better, especially since we have a couple ways also of giving it menace. 24 gigabytes in the last 4 days? That's a lot. Let's take the Knight. What the heck? Holy moly. Barge is good. Red Cap is good. Barrage is good. Jeez Louise. Yeah. All right, let's clear some stuff out here. Well, I don't know. The combat trick on him could be good, so I'm going to leave him for now. I'm taking the fling and the righteousness out right now. We can put them back, of course. The Griffin may not even have a place in this deck. Let me look again. How much removal do we have? I'm gonna also take this out for now. Heraldic Banner I'm gonna take out for now. I don't know about the Knight. Yeah. Knight of the Keep can go. I expect you're correct. The Barrage. Oh, yeah. I'm fine with that. Good removal. Always a good thing. What is this? Silence, provisions. This is all nonsense. I think I'll take the Grange, although I don't know if we'll actually run it or not. Maybe. I hear that, Misaki. Let's hold that decision for after we're finished with our picks, because we only have 5 more to go. Yeah. We certainly don't want to play this. I think the Idyllic Grange. As I say, not a lot else. Another one of these guys. The Dwarven Mine. No, I think another ogre errant is fine actually. That the gingerbread gets cut. The henge. Okay, so we are heavy red. Oh, but we're going to want to splash at least for the towers and the knights and the guide mother. Does this draw? No, it just becomes a 3/3. I should listen to my VIPs, shouldn't I? Comes down on 3. I would need to have red, red, red though for this to be. Third one seems bad. All right, we'll try the henge. Another blow my house down. We already have one. Top end all ogres. Well, I have the prized griffin here. Sure, I'll take another. Yeah, none of this is getting into the deck. Roving keep. Do we want a top end creature just in case? It seems so antithetical to this deck. The vigilance. Ferocity of the Wilds is playable in many cases. I don't know about this deck. We may have too many humans to make it work. So I have 4. Is that okay? I certainly believe you. All right. So the Ferocity of the Wilds may be a thing. Doesn't matter which one of these I pick. I think not really. Two, 4, 3, 4. Yeah. Look at that as the last pick. That's funny. All right. So we need to cut 7 cards. Wow. So we do not have a rights insist. I'm gonna lose the fling for now. I'm gonna lose the claim the firstborn. These are all cards that can come back. You know, these are by no means etched in stone. I'm gonna double check Masaki's count on humans. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 humans in here. Yeah. Out of 22 creatures at this point. Interesting. 1 weasel back. That's true. Let's try those cuts, see what we look like. I think we still have 20 creatures, which is a lot. 1 land. That's a good point. Because we are really, we do, as you say, we have a very low curve. We have no double reds or whites in any of our casting costs. That's great. Yeah, all good. Let's see what our, so we need more red than white, so we're going to cut a plains. So we have 16 lands. And 1 more cut. So we have 4 removal spells, which is not bad. Remove a Rimrock. Aw. Aw. Let's see what that looks like if we do. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So again, the only knight payoff we have really are these guys. Yeah, the trebuchet would have been very sweet. Would banner be better than ferocity? Sorry. Which banner are we talking about? No, oh, the heraldic banner. Heraldic banner, I mean. Well, we would name, I guess, red. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 creatures. Yeah, I hear that. So we have 11 red creatures, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white creatures. I agree with the idyllic range. Let me go ahead and replace that. So again, those of you who are advocating for the heraldic banner, tell me your reasoning. Because you can only set it to one color, of course. Red would be the one that we want, I think, although we do have these 3 first strikers here. All right, well, let's put it in instead of ferocity. Yeah. Oh, and the ferocity would not help 4 of our creatures, and the banner is going to not help 5 of our creatures, but it also has the upside of tapping for mana. Okay, that makes sense to me. I like the Squire for the battle trick. Well, if we cut that and put the ferocity back. Yes, it does help with adamant. Good call. 15 lands and a banner? I feel like that's really asking for trouble. And we still have 18 creatures. That's not bad. I am not sanguine, which is a good word for this deck, actually. I'm not sanguine about going to 15 lands, even with the banner here. If there are others who believe that is the right move, let me hear your arguments. What the heck? Yeah, I am nervous about. I'm nervous about going to 15 or fewer lands. Rimrock. Lose him and add him. I do kind of like that, actually. I still have 4 1-drops. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. 9 2-drop creatures. Yeah, this actually, I'm pretty excited about this. I think the weasels are fine. So I guess it comes down to 1 weaselback and 4 rimrocks. Cut 2 errants for weasel. Ooh. Can't save it. Cut 2 errants. Okay, if we cut these 2 errants, well, interesting. How about cutting 1 errant and for 1 red cap? Let's try it on for size. Boy, this is a really all or nothing kind of a deck, I think. And actually this could be our finisher. All right, so I feel like the spots that we're tweaking right now are the Ogre Errant spot, the Rimrock Knight spot, and the Weaselback Redcap slot. As of this moment, clearly we have 2 of the Weaselbacks, 5 of the Rimrocks, 1 Ogre Errant. How does that strike people? Another possibility is to remove 1 of the Rimrock Knights and add back the Griffin in case we are facing some flying threats. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, it certainly looks reasonable to me. Okay, if there are no other thoughts, and there is yet another opportunity for thoughts. And let's have it. Put back the squire. Okay. As we say, let's try this out and see how it seems to flow. Ugh, I really need my red mana. Ugh. So realistically, I would like to have a mountain within the first 3 cards. I am okay mulliganing because we have a really high chance. Yeah, but we don't have the mountain. Okay, if we mulligan, there's still a really high chance we're going to end up with 1 and 2 drops in our hand. Youthful is 2. It's white and 1 here. I feel like we have to mulligan because we really need this deck needs red more than it needs white, I think. That's correct. Ugh. Yeah, as I said, I need 1 of the top 3 cards in the library to be a mountain. And there are, is it 8 and 8? It may be 8 and 8 actually, I don't remember. Okay. We're going to keep it and let's keep our fingers crossed. Too late, Yellox. There's my mountain. Yeah. Okay. Interesting, he got rid of his Hingewalker. Not what I wanted. Alright, so here's hoping this will keep things at bay until we can draw a mountain. Really need a mountain. Okay, close enough. We are clearly gonna... Wow. Thank you all for saying put in the banner. Red. Okay. Do I attack? Name red. Yes, good thinking. I am gonna take 4 or more on the crackback. Yeah, I think so. Okay, this time I'm following Yellox's advice. We did come to smash, and I feel like next turn we can start to do that. If we draw another mountain, that would be very sweet. Not a problem. I just hope that he does not have any tricks or removal. he has removal, c'est la vie. Nice. Alright, we can... Boy, this is funny. So, do we smash? Or do we do a repeat? I'm tempted to just do a repeat. Because I really would like another mountain. Okay, we're going to go for rinse repeat. That may be. Good for him. For crying out loud. Searing, I'm going to do Searing Barrage. I could do the Searing Barrage against his Raiders. Okay, red cap it is. I have no problem with that. Where are you? There it is. And... Boy, this is a funny game. I feel like if I had had one mountain, I might have even won by now. Good heavens! Could send in... Let's send in the red cap. Yeah, I will indeed, Masaki. Or I could just barrage this guy and swing in. If I send in the red cap, he'll really be forced to block. Otherwise, he'll take 4 damage. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I'm gonna pass. Make him think I have a trick, which I do. Where are my mountains? This is crazy. Yay. Okay, now we send in... We'll send in the red cap again. Yep. And I'm gonna play a Rimrock Knight. Oh, 2 damage, okay. And we'll now do this guy. It doesn't matter how I pay for it. And let's go. I need him to have no bombs also. Seven dwarves. Wonder how many he's got. If he's mono red, he may have just the one just as filler, but who knows? This time I'm going to send in the red cap and the Rimrock. All of my Rimrock Knights are in evidence here. Pretty funny. Does he have any first strikers? He does not. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so those two will trade. I could swing Barrage, but that seems like a waste. And I would really rather Barrage with a third red mana. I'm going to hold off, I think, because I like the idea of pumping him. He's going to take a human. That might be a good one to swing Barrage. So, drawing a mountain right now would be very clutch. Yep. Okay, good call. Thank you, Yelox. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can do anything. Okay. Barrage now? Okay, I will. Interesting. Ferocity of the Wilds. I think I want to let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like I need to attack with both. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, well, I was moving in that direction. I'm going to and I'm gonna save my other red to play Ferocity of the Wilds on the next turn, I think. Or should I do it now? Actually, I mean, should I bring him to 2? Wait a minute. He can attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he can't. Play a that's fine, but remember, these guys can't block. If he does, then I have lost. All right. Yeah, I think playing the creature is probably better. So that if I survive this turn, it makes it harder for him to block. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. All right, let's see what he plays. Interesting game, actually. I'm not understanding something. Oh, it gets +2. I thought it was only +1. Okay, sure. All right. Should have left back a blocker. Okay, so let's check our land distribution here. We're actually 9 and 7. Maybe we should go 10 and 6. But that's that's confirmation bias, because by all statistics say that we should have seen a preponderance of mountains and a minority of plains instead of the other way around. Do you think it's worth making any changes? Yeah. Should have mulliganed. Whatever. That's also confirmation bias again. We do want to play the Youthful Knight early. Let's go with what we've got. This is definitely better. This is great. Too bad we're on the draw. Secret Keeper. Of course. I guess Gingerbrute to start. And really start whacking away. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, we're going to pump our guy and play the little guy. To damage. It keeps fooling me because it's allowing me to play my serpent, which I don't quite want to do at this point. If he starts getting fairies out, that's going to make life a little bit tougher. As will that. I feel like you think it's worthwhile to double to attack, pump one of his creatures, and then finish off the Secret Keeper. It gives +2. Right. All attack, play Rimrock, and pump the unblocked. Yeah, that makes sense. I could dragon fire his. What do you think? Is it worth dragon firing his guy? Pay 2. No, that's not what I wanted. So, yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. Seems like a waste of resources. This is going to be a thorn in my side if you can keep it going. Not cool. Wow. I could dragon fire again. Ugh. Or I could dragon fire and pump. I'm going to do the same thing again, I guess. Let's see what he does. Some more lands would be nice. Yeah. Oh boy. So presumably he's going to do this. He may have some counter spells available. If it's a mill deck. Oh, never mind. All right, well that's better than it was before. What do you think? Play a 4/4 creature? Oh. No. So yeah, let's get rid of that. Yes, you're quite right. And we'll play old Rimrock. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh my. 2 3/1/1s, I like it. I hope so also. Not good. Damn improbable alliance. I mean, I could just trade these stupid things for all that. Even if I do a Fairy Guide Mother, it's not going to help. Damn. Alright, I feel like I need the Raging Red Cap. Stone coil. So I can get some decent blockers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of that. That's why I'm saying it. Not good. The red cap. The ferocity. Alright, so we are not the beatdown. What do you think? Trade off a bunch of creatures for his stupid little guys? The ferocity would help because it would give them trample. I mean, just remember, these guys can't block. Ugh. I'm not happy with this. That's fine, except we don't have it, and he has quite the impressive board there. I think we do. I'm not 100% sure. I think we still do. We'll check after this game. I could. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Protection from multicolor, no help there. I think we're going to play the red cap. Yeah. Rats. And I mean that. Look at all those rats. Oh my god. He's gonna be making 2 more fairies, another fairy, and 2 more rats. And he could do it at any time. Yeah, that's not gonna do it for us. Let's see. It gets 1, 2. It doesn't hit for it. I don't know why it doesn't. Oh, yeah, that's true. He's just gonna chump block it with his, and right, and it does not have trample. On the other hand, he's gonna. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. Not looking good here. That's right. Sorry, 5. Are you on a computer or are you on a phone? Yeah, I agree. Well, he may be. That would be just great. That really would be amazing. Oh, sure. Why not? 4 damage. No, I can't do anything about that. Boy, he's got a pretty good draw 2 deck here. And he's gonna make a bunch more tokens. I don't know why he's not attacking with these rats. Well, he can hit me for 5 more. And it's a land. No, I'm gonna 5. No, I'm gonna concede. This game is lost. Very frustrating. Let's take a quick look. Pretty sure ferocity. Yeah, the ferocity is in there. We have the ferocity and the heraldic banner. Gauge. Maybe 1 Rimrock for 1 Squire. That's interesting. Sure, I'll try it. It slightly weakens our ferocity, but I think it's still worth keeping. Alright, so we either use this game to move forward or this will end this draft. Which one will it be? Stay tuned and find out. This is fine, I guess. I need some lands to come up, though. And I will play the Fairy Guide Mother on the first turn. Yeah. Okay, 5, what am I waiting for? Okay, well, I can't do it for this game. Okay, and we are going to pump this guy. Except that I played a plains because I'm an idiot. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't pay attention to what I was dragging onto the field. That's what happened. That's going to put me like 2 turns behind. That was just moronic. Yeah, you know, holy moly. All right. So we're gonna try that again. Not fair. I already got the punt. We'll hit him for 4. Alternately, I could just hardcast the Rimrock right now and then play the Errant later. I think that's what I need to do. That was just stupid. Okay. It's worth 2 punts. You know what? I'm hard-pressed to argue with that. I really am. MTG bot? Well, I feel like Five's comment is kind of on target there. Yep. I can see him garage something next turn. That's nice. I think it has to be the errant. And let's attack with our flyer. Why does he have so many cards in his hand? Sure. Okay. Maybe he just wants to get rid of the serpent. Or not. I could Searing Barrage this guy. Seems like a waste. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I could attack with just the Errant and the Guide Mother. Yeah. Swing with all. Trade this. I'm okay with that. I guess I can follow up. Yeah, I will attack with all. I too have a black-green constructed deck, which I feel like it's good, but it's not doing quite as well as I feel it should. Oh, I think you mean constructed in terms of if he has a trick, then he'll use it. I feel like it's worth trading these two. Do we agree? I feel like I should pump one of them. I think so. And save the barrage for later. Let's see what happens. And let's do these and the weasel back. And let's see what happens. And when he sacks this, he can... I hope you're right, Yelox. Things have been going wrong so far in this series. Like that. And he can give that indestructible. What I can do is attack, and when he gives this indestructible, I can barrage it in response. I think that's exactly what I have to do. Right, that's an activated ability. I think I have to swing with all and then try to kill that in response. Give the menace to the weasel back. Yes. Sounds good. He's not going... Okay, now... Good. Okay. Next to damage... Well, let's see what he does first. Okay, so I can make him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I need to get rid of the wolf. I really do. I did. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. Are you sure about that? No. Why is that a punt? Why is that a punt? I don't understand. I feel like this went fine. Oh, I thought you meant just the Okay, I feel like this game is won. So we attack. We're going to give him menace. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Are you saying that I should have waited until the Trail of Crumbs was the thing is, he might not have done it. I'm disagreeing. I really don't see that was a punt. But let's finish the game first. If he has... Oh, if he has the insatiable appetite? You mean like that? That's not bad. Oh, righteousness, right, of course. So he'll become a 5/5. I could pump him, but that's a mistake. I need to pump him. So I'm going to resolve this. I'm going to let that die. Okay. Wow. All too late. That was a punt, no argument. Wow. This will be a land. No. Alright, so... I sure hope not. I sure hope not. I'll take 3. I'm gonna hold my trapped in the tower. Ugh. I am appropriately cowed. I can get rid of his Ginger Brute and trap him. Can't get rid of the trail. Is there any reason not to kill his Ginger Brute? Since I'm making all these puns today anyway. Don't kill the Brute. I understand that. Alright, so is it worth it? I guess attack because he can't block. He's not doing anything by it. Yeah. So at this point, just play the Shield Breaker as a creature. There's no reason not to. Trapped in town. Well, I'm still at 13. Ugh. Presumably he's going to follow up with a creature. The Ginger Brute would help, actually. Is it worth attempting to trade? He may have a trick, or who the heck knows, or just take 4. I lost my ability to make any decisions at this point. That's better. Let's attack with our guy. And he'll will he second response, or will he trade? He will trade. If he has a trick, then I'm going to lose my red cap on my next block. Oh, I don't even know if I do want to block. I think I need to take 4 again. But if he has if he has an insatiable appetite or something like that, or some other trick. How many rim rocks are left? Yeah. So if I draw a rim rock right now, that's not terrible. All right, so clearly we're going to play this guy. I think I need to trap his hinge hammer in the tower. Yeah. We could attack. No, yeah, if I attack into him, it's a trade. At this point, though, and I can block one of his and take 2, I think I have to attack. Well, all he needs is 1 tower, and then he's won. Not quite. Right. That's kind of what I was thinking. We do lose against appetite, but I don't see a lot of choice at this point, given all the other nonsense that I let happen. I couldn't offer to trade. No, he would have to double block. Yeah. Agree on the risks. I need to draw. One Searing Barrage would do it for me, but I don't think I have any good attacks here, especially not on the crackback. So, do we agree? Pass the turn. Yeah, but okay. So if I attack with both, then sure. And given that I took so much time to think about it, he undoubtedly knows that I have no tricks. He's got a blocker. Smork. Boy, what is it with him and his trackers? Interesting. So this will force him to block. Let's see. This becomes a 2/2. I think I have to swing with both. I can't swing with both. And again, I need to draw something good, and I need him to not. Where is my Ferocity of the Wilds? The Heraldic Banner would also be fine. Toe 2, 1088. Rimrock would be fine. We do have a bunch of them. How many have we seen so far? 1, 2, so we have 3 more. Ooh. Um... I'm not going to block and hope he has no trick. So I'll go to 2, but he has a blocker or a trick. So I have to block. I feel like I have to block. Oh. For some reason, I thought it was going to get pumped from this guy. So he either has a follow-up blocker or he has a trick. I hear that. Ooh. Well, there's the trick. And he has another Wicked Wolf. He's going to kill my Wicked Wolf. He's going to kill my Knight. Do I play the Knight and allow him to kill it? Jeez. Or do I just wait for him to play the Wolf? I have to decide right now. Now he's gonna kill it with the Wicked Wolf next turn. Then he'll swing in for 2. We still have outs? I'm not seeing it. Ginger Brute would be fantastic. And it has to be right now. You're probably right, but the result is the same. Ugh. That is just terrible. Yeah. Okay, so let's go through this analysis. If I had not played the Youthful Knight, so he would have played the Wicked Wolf. He would have swung in for 2. Right. So then, and then I could have owned it. It would have made no difference because what would have happened is then he would have had his Wicked Wolf and his Wildwood Tracker, and I would have had the Youthful Knight. I block one of them, and I take the remaining 2 from the other creature. We would have died anyway. Yeah. The thing that really lost the game were the mistakes that I made earlier. Yeah. That was painful. That game, I should have gone better. I apologize, my friends. Yeah. Let's see. So, do I have time? Right. Do I have time for another draft? Do I have the stomach for another draft? Um, right. I would have needed to draw another creature. That is absolutely true. As it turned out, though, I have 2 blockers instead of 1. All true. Eh. Yeah, that was a hard decision point, and of course, I take full responsibility for putting us into that delicate situation to begin with. I'm trying to decide if it's worth starting a new draft. Because it typically takes me about a half hour to draft, and then a couple of games. You know what? Why not? And I'll finish it off another time. So you guys want to stick around for another draft? Yay or nay? Let's hear from you guys. Okay. And I'll look at that later. All right, but there is no way we're going to have time to finish the entire series. All right, Throne of Eldraine. Here we go again. Folio Fancies turn to a pumpkin. Bell. Trapped in a tower. Nothing amazingly here. Portfolio. Portfolio. Oh, portfolio. Trouble with this is that the nil decks really aren't much of a thing. I'm not seeing anything I like better. That's fine. Blue and red. Oh, that's interesting. We could start to go blue-red and consider a draw too. Um, and this actually could go with the folio. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Huh, very interesting. The Scorching Dragonfire is a thing. Uh, it is the weakest of the Seers, but if we can get into a draw two kind of a deck, and this, cause I don't know, is there any chance that the Seer Eleonora will wheel? I feel like the Scorching Dragonfire is the safer of the picks, but I feel like this could. I'm going to go for the Dragonfire. And all right, so interesting choices here. We could speculate into chat demands the Dragonfire. I think it's a solid pick. I do. Covetous Urge could be interesting. Revenge of Ravens, of course, is strong. If we stay in blue, I feel like it's either the Revenge or the Covetous Urge. Roar. Oh, Revenge of Ravens. Yeah, yeah, I think so. Just Lolama. I don't know who that is. Slaying Fire. I don't think I've even seen one yet. It actually has served me well in a number of games, actually. Yeah, I think Slaying Fire is fine. Ferocity, mono red anybody? Red Cat Melee. I like it. I like the melee. It's really strong. Yeah, I think so. Mono burn. That would be weird. If we stay in whatever red blue, then the Runaway Together is fine. We could consider white. I'm liking the Runaway Together. Yeah. In black, we have this thing. The white. Hengewalker could be a thing if we're going to be heavy in one color. Then we could do that. Why is white always open? White often seems open, and it can be good, but it sometimes kind of leads you down a garden path. Moonlight Scavengers or the Hengewalker. Or the Skewer if we end up in black. Certainly not the turtle. The Scavengers, obviously, you need some artifacts to make it really do a thing. I think I like the Scavengers a little bit better at this point. Hello, D.E. Shapiro. Cool on the emotes there. I'm going to go with the Scavengers. Let's see what we can end up with. And more white. Too late. As always, I encourage you, if you're going to make comments, make them quickly. Yeah. So, green, okay cards, white, good cards. I think I like the prized Griffin a little bit better than the Youthful Knight at this point. I don't much like the Blow Your House Down for where we're going so far. Okay. In the absence of comments, of timely comments, we're going with the Griffins. And an outflank. I'm not going to take the Bear Girl. I'm sorry, Joe. It's a little too late. I'm hard pressed to believe that all of you are suffering from. Green is kind of coming. Do we like? Well, the outflank is fine in white. The Carver is okay as a trick and a creature. The Tracker did good work in the last game, but I don't feel like it's a great pick. Under these conditions, Fling, Carver, outflank. I'm willing to take the Carver if green is in fact a thing as Masaki is suggesting. Okay. So we didn't take it. I feel like it's a perfectly playable card. I've seen it do decent work. Not great, but decent. The Squire or the Quarry. I think for us the Squire is better. On memory, really? So was that a serious comment? Is that a serious comment? 5 on the memory theft. All right, I'm willing to go with it. Yeah, okay. I'm not crazy about occasional hand disruption if it's not like attached to some other effect, or if it's not like a dedicated kind of deck dynamic. And that much is true as well. Do we like the drawbridge or the profit better? I kind of like the profit better, I think. Mm, I like the profit better than the drawbridge at this stage, but the drawbridge can do occasion. Okay, I hear what you're. I hear that. In most limited games, in my experience, you have a minimum of 1 or 2 creatures out. It really is. Ginger Brute, sure. Wow, this is all just bad. I get a Blooded Princess anyway. Stolen by the Fae is good. The Searing Barrage is good. Didn't say please, run away together. I think Stolen by the Fae is what we want. Yeah. Okay, so Joe has something to say. Joe is one of my main men. What have you got to say, Joe? I like Stolen by the Fae. It is a great card. Where do I want the deck to go? I want it to go in the direction that the cards presented makes sense. I'll be honest. I feel like blue red is sort the previous picks. All right, that's fair. So here's what we have so far. We have some red removal. We have a random green card. We have an okay white card and a random white card. I feel like blue red is our. We have one good black card. Yeah, I'm agreeing with that. To that end, 5 playables. You mean in this pack? All right, I'm gonna put the Carver aside. I think Stolen by the Fae is what we want. All the bad cards. So I'm going to take out the memory theft for now because black does not look like anything. 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to take out the princess. Sure, I'll take out the griffin for now. Griffin, princess, and theft. Yep. Okay, so having said all that, I feel like Stolen by the Fae is fine in this deck. I really do. I'm gonna go with that. So here we have more removal. Huh. The merfolk, I am gonna take it out for now. We can always bring it in as filler if need be. Okay, Paladin is an okay creature. More removal. Dragonfire. Oh, another Revenge of the Ravens. I didn't even notice it. Thank you. Two Revenge of the Ravens would be very dope. And these are all fine as well. I'm liking the Revenge. Yeah. All right. So black is back on the radar, and in fact, and here's a Reef Soul. Reef Soul, yeah, I think so. Golden Egg is actually fine for where we're headed. This could have been very interesting for where we may have been headed to start. Oh boy. So I could do this and splash black for removal. Oh boy. This gives us card draw, but nothing else though. Yeah, that is what I am. That is what I'm blubbering on about right now. Can we do the blue-red thing and not be black? Well, it is possible. I think in any event, the Improbable Alliance is a solid pick for us right now. The only other one that I'm seeing is the egg. White and green. I assume you're saying that tongue in cheek. 5. I think Improbable Alliance is fine, and late game you can get the ability going anyway. Improbable Alliance. At this point. I'm not sure how much of what I'm hearing is real and how much isn't. I'm gonna go with Tomb Raider. So tiny. Witch's Oven. Not gonna do it for us at this point. Okay, no, people, I'm not gonna play a 4-color deck. I'm not gonna do it. I think Tomb Raider is what we want right here. Yes. Paladin. Red Cap is not terrible. I like the Paladin a little bit better. This will be hard to do if we're going with a third color, though. Yeah, I am thinking of the So Tiny for kind of the reasons you're saying right now. Yeah. Okay, 5. We're not going to do a 4-color deck. Oh, boy. Barrage is good. Runaway Together is good. Blue everywhere. How many blue do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 6 blue cards. So another Runaway Together? I'm liking the Searing Barrage. Hello, D3AC. Welcome to our stream. It is a pleasure to see you here. I like the Barrage also. So D3, tell me a little bit about how you found us, because, as I often say to newcomers, it's not like I'm Ben Stark or Luis Scott Vargas. You draw 2, red for removal. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I like the Barrage also. Let's do it. We are not an aggro deck, even though we do have a Ginger Brute. A second Ginger Brute is fine. The Paladin is okay. The Knight, Draft LED. Got it. Okay. I figured you meant ELD. And by golly, that's what we're doing. You missed our first draft. We drafted a. I don't even remember anymore. It was a red and white aggro deck, and between bad luck and bad plays on my part, we did poorly. Curve. Here's our curve. Hello, Frizzy Fry Fro. It's a pleasure to see you as well. Always happy to see newcomers. So this is very much a backseat driving, backseat gaming kind of a channel. I am not going to go for 5 more Rimrock Knights. We had 5 in our first deck. I think we're not going to do it this time. This is what we have. It seems clear that we're base blue and red. The splashing of black is a definite possibility. So I think, you know what, I could hear an argument for the Brute, the Knight, or the Paladin. The Paladin is going to be hard to make it a 3/3. So either the Knight. I kind of like the Knight at this point. It's a built-in, but he can't attack. And if this is not an aggro deck, then that's not going to do a lot of good for us. Under those conditions, I feel like it's either the Ginger Brute or the Knight. If nobody has any feelings on that, then I will take one of them at random. No thoughts? Ginger Brute. Another runaway together. I'm going to take a closer look because bad eyesight. Yeah, I think. Oh, if it's a draw 2 deck, then thrill of possibility. Yes, exactly. It was pretty much at random, actually. So at this stage, again, we're not. Blech, Paladin or Red Cap. Yeah, we did take the thrill. So newcomers D3 and Frizzy, try to make your thoughts known as soon as possible, because I suffer from a lot of lag. The Red Cat might be fine. Oh, still Gaze Griffin for the draw 2, so this is a payoff, although not one of the great ones. I'm okay with the Griffin at this point. Yeah. Sounds good, D3. This is all terrible. I'm glad we are agreeing on that. I feel like the Monitor is better than the Merfolk for us. It can untap a creature. It can untap the Folio. This is all nonsense. We do have a oh, that's true. And all right, let's see if Pack 3 gives us something good. Dance of the Mans is not what I had in mind. Mystical Dispute is also not what I had in mind. I could take another Ginger Brute. I could take an Unexplained Vision. I actually kind of like the Vision at this point to draw 3. We'll never be able to cast that guy. Yeah, I'm thinking the vision also. We have 2 Jim. All right, vision it is. The Apprentice, no help. The Wolverine, a bad card draw payoff. The Apprentice to help us find our good stuff. I yeah, that is what I'm leaning towards, D3. Okay. That's a good point. Fires of Intervention. For a deck like this, I don't know. Removal is good. Well, we have a bunch. We have another Reef Soul. We have a Scolding Cauldron. Or we could take a Fires. I think removal is what we want at this juncture. And I have a lot of instants, right? I have a lot of instants, so Fires is not going to help us. So another Reef Soul or a Cauldron. I'm okay with another Reef Soul. Having said that, we don't want to splash too much. Not that high in splashing the black. I hear that. I think the Cauldron is a fine pick because of reasons that we've already seen. This is a solid card, I think. Ferocity, not for us. So we want either Runaway Together, excuse me, or Circara. Nothing with the card draws, that's okay. I like it. That's interesting. It's not the one that I wanted. I think Witching Well is what we want for the synergies that we're trying to put together, although the Golden Egg does a good job of it also. Kara is in. Okay, so Squire, goodbye. I'm gonna put the black cards aside for now. I can trigger the alliance with the Witching Well. That is true. I do like the Witching Well a little bit better than the Golden Egg at this point, I think. Yeah, I'm agreeing with that. The Hypnotic Sprite is probably fine. Yeah, I think that's what we want. Ooh, that could be good. But again, with well, yeah, it's possible. I think Hypnotic Sprite is what we want. You like the Sanctuary better than? Return to Nature. I am not following my chats here. So let me take a closer look. Unless these chats that I'm finally seeing are from the previous pack. I think in this pack Sprite is what we want. I really do. The Sanctuary is okay. Sprite it is. Raiders, Queen of Ice, maybe. Slow things down a little bit while we're trying to build up our fairy. While we're trying to build up our fairy army. The mantle. Oh, yeah. This could definitely be a thing. I think Mantle of Tides is what we want for this deck. Yeah. Can't imagine anything else here. Mantle of Tides it is. Unless you happen to like the weapon rack, which I'd be very surprised. Mantle. Another Ginger Brute. The best advice I can give people who feel like their lag is bringing them too far behind, try to refresh. I don't know what else I can do from my end. Another Ginger Brute. Well, as I've said before, and I think most of you have heard me say this, whenever I stream, I'm like in 3 different time zones all at the same time. Arguments for Red Cap Knight or Brute. We already have 2 Brutes. The Knight can help to push more damage through with the Brute, but that's kind of not what this deck is about. I think I like the Brute a little bit better. I can always sack them to gain life. You like the Red Cap better? Okay, good. I'm fine with that. Ogre Errant, another Runaway Together, another. This is kind of pointless in our deck. I think a Runaway Together. We do have a Wishful Merfolk. I don't want to run a bunch of those. He is kind of pointless. The Errant? Yeah, you're probably right. More junk. How many enter the... so Ginger... Enter the... I'm not sure what you mean exactly, but... Monitor has come into play effect. The Sprite, we can bounce for good effect. Queen of Ice, we could bounce. Tomb Raider, we could bounce. Yeah, that's where it is. That was a good question, D3. Of these 3, I guess Red Cap. You can always trade up if need be. Paladin? I'm not crazy about it, but okay. Ferocity, great for an aggro deck, which I don't think we are. Although with these Ginger Brutes, this deck really doesn't know where it wants to be. I'm going to take that because the other 2 are garbage. Another Wolverine. Do we have any use for the drawbridge? The haste could be a thing. The drawbridge will also be easier to cast. Wolverine is another payoff, and Fling. Alright, let's put this monstrosity together. Oh boy. Let's start with how many creatures we've got. 15. Okay, so I'd rather not cut too many creatures. Scavengers. Maybe. We do have the 2 brutes. We don't have a lot of creatures, so ferocity seems less good. The Folio of Fancies? I don't know. One runaway together. Yeah, okay. The mantle I like. So tight. We have a good amount of removal, I think. Let's see. We have the barrage. Fling, where are you? Yes, thank you. So tiny. I was just thinking that. We have the melee. We have a Scalding Cauldron. We have... Okay. I'm not sure that both of these really have a place in our deck. Although the Moon Knight Scavengers might depend on the profit to do some work. I won't touch the folio, but I'll tell you flat out, I don't really have I don't have a lot of confidence that I understand its mechanisms well enough to really use it as effectively as possible. But this is how we get better, by forcing ourselves into places outside our comfort zone. Scavenger gets triggered. Scavenger. And Alliance, right. These are all... Kara? I don't know. It brings us... It's kind of like... well, you win the game by dying to lots of damage. Scavenger. I've lost track. The Scavenger gets triggered by the Folio Cauldron Tube. Okay. Still need to cut 5, and again, not a lot of creatures. Yes, of course. I did get it. Is our Witching Well still in? Yes, it is. I don't know. Maybe the Mantle. Well, the Mantle can do good work. Okay. The Paladin. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, 5. You know I love you. And I have not touched the folio, nor am I planning on it. Yeah, I was thinking of both of those. I feel bad about losing the Mantle, though, but that's okay. What have we got here? Queen of Ice? One of the Wolverines? Maybe even the Thrill. Feels lackluster. Yeah, I'm hearing that. What I could do is add one more land and go with a 43 card deck and go with that. I could lose one Ginger Brute. I like those. Actually, the Carter Monitor is not very exciting. We could just leave it here at a 41 card deck. See how it manages. The sprite is double blue. Indeed. As is Stolen by the Fae. Well, the Hypnotic Sprite, I feel like we're probably going to be wanting to hold on to it to counter something anyway. So as a so-so counterspell, you think the deck wants more red? The Fire in the Barrage, that is true. What happens if we add in a mountain? We now have 42 cards. And go 10-8, 10-7 rather. Let's add another island and check, see what that looks like. All right, so here's a possibility. We have only 12 creatures. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 removal spells. Alliance is our creature engine. Okay, that's a good point. I'm just always afraid that we're going to have it removed right away, or I won't see any of my synergies for it until too late. And again, I still like the Sir Kara in order to have an extra card to play. And there are these black cards that we have been considering, but I think shoehorning them in is not going to work for us. Okay, if there are no comments, we're going to try a game or two. Monitor over 1 Wolverine. I'm fine with that. I don't really feel strongly one way or the other on that one. And the monitor can untap a creature or an artifact. Okay. Let's try it out. Who knows? Too few? Mountains too few? We have 7 mountains, so we have 10 and 7. So you're suggesting 9 and 8? What happens if we go to 9 and 8? And this is what we end up with. We were liking more islands, I guess, because of the Stolen by the Fae, but again, I see Hypnotic Sprite as more of a turn 4, 5, or 6 creature, and Stolen by the Fae also later game. Let's try that. Alpha Zero. Better fire than Fae and Sprite. This is not great, but I feel like I have to keep because I have all my lands, and I do have a 2-drop, bad as it is. Interesting. While I'm on the play, I feel like mulling is problematic, and we do have a turn. We can get onto the board on the second turn. Do the rest of you agree with mulliganing? If I were by myself, I would probably keep this. What do the rest of you think? I do understand the suggestion to mull, because it is not a good hand. Yeah. Indeed. If we were on the draw, I would be much more happy about mulliganing. It is a sad keep. Mulligan it is. This is not much better. And yeah. We could, but we didn't. I am going to keep this. And I'm going to get rid of Unexplained Vision. Yes, absolutely. And we're going to play a Cauldron and pass the turn. Yes. Gingerbread. Woohoo. Melee, I don't think so. So monitor, I guess. Is this a mono green deck? Tell me it's not a mono green deck. I could get a single fairy token out. I'm not going to do that. Mono green. I feel like that's a perfectly good one to Cauldron. So what is this? Certainly not getting adamant on that anytime soon. You wouldn't? You're afraid that he'll pump? He can get past the monitor. Make him pay every turn. I don't really feel like that's a punt. Listen, if you do, go for it. Logic, as always, is good. Thank you. Oh, this is interesting. Is it worth killing this damn thing? Because he can bring it back. What do you think? Is it worth killing his Deathless Knight? Yeah, I mean, I am tempted to do it. Not what I wanted. Okay, I don't understand that at all. Okay, so... Well, I'm going to pass the turn. Okay, please explain. I'm not understanding. That was a punt. Actually, you should type in punt again because I didn't even understand what went wrong. So that's actually worth another one. I neglected that it had haste, and I just wasn't. Blah. We did take 4 for no reason. This is embarrassing. And he's going to gain life. He's going to get it back. Oh boy, the fact that I'm not drawing any lands is not helping our cause here. He can sack this, he can get his guy back. He could also sack that to get his guy back. I could steal, I could do Stolen by the Fae, but it's so, that is so depressing. I think I have to pass and wait for something good to come. Another ginger brute. Cool. I mean, I could red cap melee, but also. Alright, this game is probably lost. The final nail in the coffin was my punting on that, punting on this thing. And that's not helping us. Alright, so he's gonna... Nah, this game is over. We're playing 17 lands. And it's not like we have such a high curve. Yeah, so in 12 cards we've seen 3 lands. Alright, that is just unfortunate. Be pretty funny if you had a battle trick here. Five, someday I've got to meet you in person, in real life. Mana cost. Because I'm wondering just how much of what you are chatting to take it at face value. Unless it's a reference that I'm not getting. Is Alpha Zero something that I'm just unaware of? I am with D3. want if anybody wants to examine. I was not aware of that. Okay, I was not aware of that. If anybody wants to look at our deck again, say so now. If not, we'll try another game. Probably have only time for one more game because I do need to stop. Normally I would have stopped at around 2:30 or 3, but I really have to stop at 3:30 at the latest. You people are very kind. Yes, let's. Yelix, I love your attitude. Let's hear it. So I think I'm a little restricted in what I can say with what I would like to say. All I can say is that Wizards of the Coast will be doing another early access event on stream and Twitch in the near future, and that is relevant to this channel. And that is all I'm going to say. We are going to keep this hand for sure. Yeah. Damn these ginger brutes. I think I like the ginger brute better at this point. You like the scry? Yeah, actually, yeah. I do like the scry, you're right. These are both fine. 1, 2, 3. Not going to be able to deal with the Hypnotic Sprite until the next turn anyway. Queen bottom, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with D3 and Yelox. Oh boy. Okay, so I need to get some board presence before this alliance is going to do any work. So I think I need the Brute and the Cauldron now. And the alliance is more like a turn 4 kind of a thing. Yeah. And we're going to hang back since he still has the initiative. Exactly. Exactly right. Precisely in the line of thinking that was going through my feeble brain. Interesting choice. Oh boy. Let's put out an island now and pass the turn. I love your random thoughts. Let's hear them. I feel like that's a perfectly good one to counter. I like it, actually. I'm going to go ahead and counter it. But he's still going to get in for 4, which I'm not happy about. Okay. That sounds like fun. I could do the Sprite and the Wolverine. It's either that or hold up the Cauldron. But I have to do this now, because I'm running out of time. Yeah. Certainly it's more mana efficient. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think I need to, you know, maintain at parity so I can try to get all this other stuff going. Oh my god. Ugh, that is not cool. Alright, so I can trade the Brute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I am not happy about this. And those counters are going to stay. Alright, so we can melee and... with Cauldron and the Guile with the red cap. Yeah, I don't see much choice. Right. The 2 foxes, exactly. If he activates the gargoyle, I'll have to do that. We can't block. Yeah. Yeah, I think we need to. Yeah, I think 5 is correct. So we're gonna melee him now. Don't forget, I can always gain 3 life. I guess I need... Okay, I'm going to let him attack. Okay, but he can't do anything. If I let him attack, you have to speak quickly, then kill the artifact. Yeah. I can't use the well end of turn. Do I block with the Sprite? I could hold up. Nah, I'm gonna block with the brute in case he can give him flying again. Huh. Okay, you guys. I'm guessing that these chats are behind the time because I can't kill anything with anything. Oh, double block? You mean double? No. Right, I should have double. You're right. Okay, so let's bring him out, and we can double block next turn. Yes, quite so. I don't know why I didn't think. I had it in my head that he was still flying. I feel like I need to. Ugh. I'm dead in 2 turns. It is awful. God damn it. You people are not seeing me at my best. I really usually do better than this. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If he has any trick at all, I'm done. Not good. That's not what we wanted. The best I can do is put up 1 blocker. How do I survive? I'm at 2. Tomb Raider landing so tiny. Yeah, but none of that's going to help. The game is over. Oh, unless I get both. Yeah. Well, there's the land, but not the so tiny. Right, but all I need is 1 to get through. Beloved. Oh, come on. Ugh. I can do better. Alright. I'm going to squeeze in another game. I don't care. I can do better than this. I have great help here. It probably looks like I'm doing my best to lose in spite your advice. That is not the case. We're going to do this, for crying out loud. Okay, I look forward to your return, 5. Okay. Clear mind. Clear mind. Think clearly. Don't get on tilt. You can do this. I'm really living on the edge here because I have people coming at 4 o'clock. I have a 2-drop. I have a 3-drop. I have some removal. I think this is worth keeping, and I will be drawing something. If anybody thinks this is a mull, speak up quickly. D3, you are very kind. I appreciate that. Oh, good. Ginger Brute, sure. What do we want to start with? If this is an aggro deck, I am happy to hang back as a chump blocker. I feel like that was not the best use of his... although normally I'd like this better, I'd rather put this in as a better blocker for now. I don't like the look of that. I think we want a red cap. We have a bad creature and a slaying fire if we need. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to make him have his tricks. That'll die. Maybe the other way. Yeah. Yeah, because this way they're much more likely to trade. Right? Lots of barge-ins. Okay. Not what I wanted. We're gonna have to save the slaying fire. Should I do that now before? Well, he can still do a trick. He can do that trick. Hold up slaying fire or do it now. So pass or fire. I think pass. Better to Wolverine, yeah? I'm okay with that. I really don't want to go 0-3 on 2 consecutive drafts. I really don't want to. Oh, come on. Scorching Dragonfire to this stupid guy. But he can't. Oh no, he can't pump it. Some more lands, please. That's not a land. Alright, we're gonna have to kill one of his guys. So, Misaki, I'm not sure. Is that supposed to make me feel better or worse? guess we have to play a bad blocker. Trouble is he can pump this thing. Let's see. He can pump it once, so he can make this 3. So I have to block this one. One, so we can make this 3, 4, 5. Yeah. He's gonna get me to low enough total that he'll be able to kill me on the next turn, unless I can play 2 creatures next turn, which I cannot. Yeah. That's good. Okay. So I've lost 6 games in a row. I am not pleased about that. Not happy about that at all. People, yeah, thanks a lot. 6 games in a row. Jeez Louise. I don't know, 5. I thought I liked you. It really should have. That is true. Alright. I'm going to see if any of my peeps are streaming. Not today, my friends. I do have to go. Okay, here's somebody who is worth checking out. He's an interesting guy. Not a bad Magic player. So let's give it a go. So Uptane 247. Some of you may have seen him before. Okay, so before I click return, I'm going to bail as soon as I make sure the raid has worked properly, because I do have to get onto my 4 o'clock stuff. Guys, it's been great, even though the results were really suboptimal. We're going to try it again on Wednesday. I think the time on the scheduling widget is correct. I will double check it. I really hope to see you guys soon. Any of you newbies, I'd love it if you could follow if you're feeling it. Of course, that is your call. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, and I hope to see you all on our next stream. And let's try that again. Okay. Okay, take care, everybody.